And what is going on again, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1990 here, back with you again for some more news in Major League Baseball and the free agent frenzy. As today, March 16th, 2022, we had several signings, but we had one big trade happen today as the Oakland Athletics continue to be a selling team. They just traded Matt Olson 2 days ago to the Braves, and now they've traded their third baseman, their all-star and Gold Glove third baseman, Matt Chapman, who has been traded to the Toronto Blue Jays in exchange for some prospects. Right-hander Gunnar Hoglund, Kevin Smith, Zach Logue, and Kirby Snead are heading over to the Oakland Athletics in this trade. This, of course, is going to add on an additional bat to the Blue Jays' stacked offense. That is, and he's also going to be in the infield of a lot of former stars' sons. Two of them, of course, are Hall of Famers. As now the infield now for the Blue Jays currently features Matt Chapman at third base, which is a Gold Glover, Bo Bichette at shortstop, Cavan Biggio is going to take his spot at second base. He's bounced around a little bit. And at first base, we're going to have Vlad Jr. Although I heard rumors now, apparently the Blue Jays also may be pursuing Freddie Freeman. So that could be possibly pushing the 22-year-old Guerrero to the DH spot maybe, early in his career. Because he came up as a third baseman, but it seems like, with the Chapman trade that they pretty much are going to be ruling out Vlad Jr. playing third again, as he's not the best defensive player out there. But, of course, you can't keep his bat out of the lineup. Of course, the outfield now for the Blue Jays is consisting of Randall Grichuk, Teoscar Hernandez. I always forget his last name. Hang on. Yeah, Teoscar Hernandez and George Springer, who of course is a little bit of injury prone. I mean, I definitely have always been a fan of George Springer's, but I know he has also had his fair history of injuries as well, so he may not be quite as reliable. But the Blue Jays will still somehow manage. But of course, unless if we get a designated hitter, with Freeman signing could be interesting. But again, we'll just have to wait and see where they go with that goes. But I think the Blue Jays definitely need to make a little bit of a move there. I mean, the Yankees, of course, acquiring Donaldson. They also just re-signed Anthony Rizzo, as I talked about in the last video. The Red Sox have not really made much noise yet this offseason. They haven't really grabbed anybody yet, but they still could be in the line to get Freddie Freeman also as well. But adding Chapman was a nice addition to their offense. Chapman, though, has been battling a hip injury over the past couple years, so his batting average has dipped down a little bit. He only hit .210 with 27 homers this past season, but his hip is healthy again, so hopefully he'll be back to his form where he was pre-pandemic. So we'll have to, of course, wait and see and know how it goes. It gets a healthier season. And, of course, the Blue Jays, who also always had a team that's very well known for their bats, of course, over the past, 10 years. So as we got, Jose Bautista, Edwin Encarnacion, of course, killed it with the bats. The Randall Grichuk's had good power. We all know that Vlad Jr. is going to be supplying a lot of power for a long time for the Jays. So definitely adding Matt Chapman in there will give them their spark to try to stay in the wild card hunt for sure. As everyone in the American League East is definitely going to be contenders. Maybe probably except for the Orioles, of course. But that wild card spot is definitely going to be claimed up by 3 of the 4 teams, of course. Of course, I think the Yankees are probably going to run away with the division, but could be the Blue Jays for all I know. But I think it's probably going to be the Yankees running away with the division this year. But again, interesting also note they're just being told that apparently the Blue Jays are interested in Freddie Freeman also. So how much more could this bolster their offense? We'll have to wait and see though. But definitely, Chapman's a great third base, not just with hitting, but again, one of the best fielders in the game as well. So that's really going to load up. It's really going to load up though. That offense for sure, and especially that infield as well sounds stellar with Chapman, Biggio, Bichette, and Vlad Jr. first. So that's definitely some stellar bats right there for sure. But we'll have to see what happens as, of course, the Blue Jays are definitely being more serious now. But like I said, I think the Red Sox might have to make a move now to maybe getting Freeman or something. We'll have to wait and see. But that's my thoughts on the Matt Chapman trade to the Toronto Blue Jays from the Oakland Athletics. Again, the Athletics receive 4 prospects in return. What are your guys' thoughts on this Matt Chapman trade? Please make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. Stay tuned for some more baseball news to come, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, everybody.